Alright, so here we go. I got Wailord. This is actually a different Whammler, and I trained it up to level 43 so it could evolve into Wailord, because you can catch like up to level 45 Whammler via the fishing rod. And I got Relicanth into my party because we're doing that thing today. Anyway, hello there everybody, and welcome back to more Pokemon Emerald. So, last time, we explored around the abandoned ship after doing some more Trick House puzzles. So now we are equal to the Trick Master in greatness, probably, maybe. It's probably not worth anything. So, today, we are going to, well, head down south to the, well, rest of the whole water routes in Hoenn. So why don't we just do that? Now, there is something that is worth mentioning for Route 123. On Route 123, there is a 1% chance that you'll actually be able to find a wild Wailord. Again, it's a 1% chance, but it's something. Instead of just fishing around for up to level 40 Whelmers, I guess, and, you know, training up a level so it can evolve. Because level 40 is when Whelmer evolves, so, yeah. But either way, I did want to show that, you know, Wailord has the ability to learn to have Water Spout in its moveset. Well, Whelmer, actually. Because Water Spout is actually a pretty interesting move. So basically, the more HP you have, the more power it does. Or it has. So, it's pretty damn interesting for Water Spout. I believe Kyogre actually has the ability to learn it, so pretty interesting indeed. Pretty darn interesting. But I did try to look for a wild Wailord in practice, but it took me forever, so I just decided to fish for it instead. That's why it didn't take me so long, but either way, if you're looking for anything interesting on routes 129 through 131, chances are they're not going to be, you know, totally interesting because, well, this is really all there is to these particular routes. It's just rather a straight line of just trainers all around. And like I said before, I fought them off screen just for the experience while training up for Sootopolis Gym. Because they're not really required for anything, it's just something. But what I didn't actually explore around for is Pacific Log Town, which I didn't prematurely go here yet, so it's pretty darn good. Pretty darn good that we're actually getting to explore an additional town. I can't see Mirage Island today. Mirage Island. It must become visible and invisible depending on the weather conditions that make mirages appear. Or is it really appearing and disappearing? So basically what this guy is talking about is this little place called Mirage Island. I'll just flash a picture up on its screen right now. So Mirage Island isn't really too interesting, so you're probably not missing out on much. But what makes it kinda interesting is the fact that it is the only place in the game where you're going to be able to find wild Wynots. But in all my years of playing Generation 3, no matter what game I'm playing, it's never appeared for me once. It never has. Maybe one day, but, you know, just not today. But either way, right over here, is that a Pokédex? Did you get to meet a lot of different Pokemon? I wish I was like you. I believe this guy? Yeah, this guy! Okay. So he's all like, you know, check out this horsey. It's really cool. I got it for my birthday. You know, that's really awesome. But you know what? I suddenly decided I don't want it anymore. So, can I have your Bagon? No. No. Why? Why? Why would you trade a Bagon? Your precious, precious Bagon, which is rare, by the way, and only accessed after you got Waterfall. For Horsey. Something that is really, really common. Why? Like, I don't see the point. I honestly do not see the point of that in-game trade. It makes no sense. It makes no sense at all. So no, I'm not doing that. Because that in-game trade sucks. But what doesn't suck is the fact that we now have TM27, which is Return. So you basically check with this guy to see if this Pokemon likes you a lot, and if it does, then good, you get TM27, which is Return. The more the user likes you, the more powerful the move. And if the Pokemon doesn't like you a lot, then the move opposite to that would be Frustration. So yeah, it's a pretty good. It's pretty darn good. Also, this is a Pokemon Center right here. Yeah. Didn't think there was a Pokemon Center here? Well, here it is. After all, it is a place where you can fly to, as we kind of sort of saw on the map. So, you know, it's all good. It's all good. But let's heal up a Pokemon here because, well, they didn't really get hurt at all. They just sort of got scratched. They sort of just got scratched on. The Sky Pillar? Oh, you must mean that tall tower a little further out. If you ask me, I wouldn't climb it. It's too scary to go up that high. Life at sea level and Pacific Log, it suits me just fine. Yeah. You could totally imagine this being your first time seeing Pacific Log Town in-game, if you're rather familiar with the anime. It's like, this isn't Pacific Log Town. Pacific Log is supposed to be like a little city on an island. Like, what the hell? Okay. So, in the Hoenn region, there are 3 Pokemon that represent the power of rock, ice, and steel. Each of them is said to hide away deep inside caves. That's the story I heard when I was just a little kid. 6 dots open 3 doors. Grandpa used to say that, but I don't know what he meant. Okay. Well, you can probably imagine what, you know, they're all talking about. But, you know, a Sky Pokemon, a Sky Pokemon! Yes, Sky Pokemon, Sky Pokemon, Mega Man, Mega Man. Where did you come from? No? No, that doesn't make any sense. You have to come from somewhere. Oh wait, you're not gonna say you were born at the bottom of the sea? What? Do I look like Ariel to you, boy? Alright, so let's say we come from Yes. Yes, let's do that. Yes? Yes Town? I like this guy. I can relate to him. He's like me. I can say, yes, I am from Yes Town. That is my favorite town. People were saying that they saw a Pokemon flying high above Hoenn. Is it flying around all the time? Doesn't it need to rest somewhere? Yeah, if you're talking about that green dragon snake guy that looks really cool, then yes, that's the answer. But, aside from hints of potential things that you could do in the game, Pacific Log Town really has nothing to it, so ignore it! Okay. But right over here is Route 132, and oh boy. As you can probably imagine, this is the route where you're gonna get, you know, all mixed up a lot. Because high-speed currents do not do a route justice, I tell you what. And also this guy. This guy, he's a fisherman. He's got 6 Pokemon. You probably all guessed what they are. Yep. No matter what Pokemon game you're going to be playing, each game, even true to Sun and Moon to this day, you're going to be finding a guy with 6 Magikarps, of course. And, you know, it's kind of a battle that you're going to have to expect throughout the whole thing. Wait, what the hell? What? Dude, that's a Gyarados. You can't do that. You can't do that. That's a Gyarados. You're not supposed to do that. You're breaking the trope. You're breaking the trope. Yeah, so just this one time throughout the series, just this one time, you're going to be finding a fisherman with 6 Pokemon that is not Magikarp, but instead just 1 Magikarp and 5 Gyarados. I just figured this guy was really worth showing because I find it hilarious that he's probably like the only fisherman in the entire series to break this trope, I swear to God. But yeah, the rest of his Pokemon are Gyarados, and, you know, they all got intimidated for their ability, so yeah. Skipping. For real. Unfortunately, he is not a trainer that we can Pokénav with. But, there's obviously a whole lot more to this route than I'm making worth credit for, because, you know, there are plenty of trainers that you can fight here, but I'm just gonna fight them off screen and probably record, you know, the Pokénav trainers that are important. So, you know, I'm just gonna get my time here and just go around this route at least once. Because let me tell you, on this route, you're gonna be quite lost quite a bit because of all these currents that you're gonna have to go through. And especially if you want to get all the items that are on here, and trust me, there are very, very useful items on here, you're gonna have to explore every single bit of it. And just the fact that you have to make it so that your position on the current is just right, and, you know, the fact that you probably have to fly all the way back to Pacific Lock Town Common is kind of sucky, if we're going to be completely honest here. And, you know, it can be a little bit frustrating figuring out where you're supposed to go on that route. And guess what? This route is actually a place where we have to go to at some point. Well, not really have to, but if you want to complete that Pokédex, then you're going to have to go through this route at some point. Well, I'll just leave that up in the air for you guys to decide, like, why that is. Except that answer is probably going to be solved in this video, so, you know, it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress, I say. And oh my god, I have to freaking... Oh. Turns out I don't have to fight her. Okay. Ooh, star piece. Okay. Cool. That's pretty cool. Get a star piece right there. Fortunately, you won't find any wild... You won't trigger any wild Pokemon battles when you're swimming on a current. Because obviously you're being pulled on said current to, you know, said places. So, yeah. Pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna immediately blow that love disc away, you stupid woman. Ugh. Well, I'm saying that because I am a woman, but yeah, who cares? And if any of you people are offended by that comment, please send all your hate mail to CwapThePlatinum1 at something.com. Okay. So now that we've pretty much gotten the gist of what this route is all about, we are actually going to, well, go the correct way this time. Because there's a place that we can go to should we follow the current the correct way. So, let's see. Gonna have to go all the way to the bottom, I believe. Yeah, just follow the bottom path, I think. And I think that would eventually lead to, well, going up this way? I think so. Yeah, thanks for the double battle, by the way. Thank you. I really honestly appreciate that. I led a life of woe and misery. I've been cast away, so this is why I drifted. Wow, you are so very poetic. I feel so sorry for you. You are an NPC. Okay, so let's see. Oh, this actually leads to an item. Oh, max revive. Cool. Definitely gonna make use out of that. Yeah, I swear, I practiced this like today, but no matter what, this route always confuses. Okay, there we go. So we have one opportunity to do this. This kind of sucks. So you want to make it to this little spot right here where you want to line yourself up properly. Because if you don't, then you're going to have to go ahead and go over to Pacific Lock Town over and over again until you get it right. So this is where you want to dive. And right over here is a section of underwater that is completely unique. And honestly, if you go at it from an overhead view by searching it up on, you know, Bulbapedia, then you will realize that it looks very, very phallic indeed. Go up here. Okay, so let's do that. Alright, so here we are at the sealed chamber. Very, very ominous music here. However, I really hate to break the immersion, but visual braille. Okay, so this is a thing that is honestly a really, really weird decision. So, apparently braille is connected to whatever we're about to encounter here, right? And braille is supposedly a language for the blind, you know. You feel it with your fingers, and that way you'll be able to tell which letters are which. And right here, you get just a visual representation of what braille is in translation to the alphabet. But here's the thing, though. Why visual braille? Why visual braille? You know, something that you can see, and I don't know, like, this kind of thing makes no sense to me. It is connected with something that is kind of important to what we're about to do. But, you know, if I'm going to be completely honest, this is a really strange decision. Like, what does the language for the blind have to do with something in here? It kind of makes no sense. But, fortunately, I have Bulbapedia up, so I can just freaking do this. So, it says right here, dig here. Fortunately, we have a Pokemon that has dig, so don't believe what that says right here. Just say yes anyway, and you'll be able to open a hole right over here. So right here is the second chamber of the sealed cave. And first things first, we get a little bit of lore here. And fortunately, I have this opened up on Bulbapedia, so I can translate it correctly. Yay. In this cave, we have lived. We owe all to the Pokémon. But we sealed the Pokémon away. We feared it. Those with courage, those with hope. Open a door, an eternal Pokémon waits. First comes Wailord, last comes Relicanth. So apparently the moving truck from way back at the beginning opened up 3 doors somewhere. Ooh, okay. So yeah, this is what you needed Relicanth and Wailord for. And oddly enough, in Ruby and Sapphire, this is actually kind of reversed. In Ruby and Sapphire and the remakes, you needed Relicanth at the start of your party, and at the end you needed Wailord, which is weird. Yeah, weird to say the very least. But yeah, we have opened the door to somewhere in... We opened the door to 3 somewheres in Hoenn. 3 somewheres in Hoenn. Wow, that sounds really, really weird now that I think about that. 3 places, I should probably say. That's my phone, shut up. 3 places in Hoenn that have to do with these Pokemon. Said Pokemon that was sealed away. So, we are going to do just that next time. And yes, we're going to be taking... And yes, there are 3 doors that open, so we might as well check out all 3 of those 3 places. Might end up being a long video, but hey, I'm all about them long videos, am I right? Come on, we all know I'm right. I'm correct. Always. Always and forever, I am correct in saying that I am the master of all doors. I say that because it is true. It is very, very true. Also, we're going to need Pokemon for this. So, Bork, get out of retirement, or at least early retirement. I am not using this thing ever again, nor am I using this thing ever again. Yep, just drop him off, leave him behind. Thanks. Okay, thanks. Bye. Actually, now that I think about it, we are going to need another Pokemon that has the ability to learn Flash, so... Sorry, Urza. Yeah, sorry. I know that's your shtick, but I'm sorry. Okay. So, I think we are going to need actually Surf, actually. So, for these next few parts, you are going to need several moves to learn to attach onto your Pokemon if you want to get through these next few parts. So, with Item Slave, we are good because, you know, we have Rock Smash. For something, we don't even need anything. And for another thing, we need Flash, so that will obviously be Chinchou's department. And why we're keeping Burb around? Because, you know, Burb has the ability to fly, of course. And, you know, why we need Alola around? Because, you know, Alola has the ability to put said Pokemon to sleep. So, obviously, we're going to need that, obviously. But with that being said, I burped. Next time on Pokemon Emerald, we are going to be seeing what those 3 open doors are all about. See you guys on the next time. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.